championship tilt, third quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. It fights him off. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Carson Wentz sacked. Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On play action, it's Wentz. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Going deep here for Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Okay, it was 4th down, but you still had time here in the 4th quarter. Instead, they make the decision to go for it in their own side of the field, and this ball winds up getting intercepted.
After the interception, here's Darnold. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And that last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To throw is Darnold. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. David Njoku, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
For the point after.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of control.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Oh, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And here now the offense heading back out there. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The Chargers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he's got some space here. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They'll take over.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
On 1st and 10, Darnold letting one go deep for the end zone. That is into the hands of Perriman. Touchdown, Jets.
Touchdown.
Rashad Perriman, 29 yards. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in, and it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling them, all right? You didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
Taken in the end zone. And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. He's going to look, and that's caught inside the 30. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 69 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just... And it's intercepted at the goal line. Quincy Wilson with the INT. Went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off play action. Bethea. This is the tight end, Njoku. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
David Njoku saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Jets find a way to strip. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. Oh, he's going to take this out of the back of the end zone. And that's going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting. Now, that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Great tackle that time by P.J. Hall.
49.
But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, Bethea. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Bethea. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo, and that will extend this big lead.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Joe Reed returning. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. This AFC title bout has no doubt not gone according to plan, and these fans, they seem stunned as we move towards the final stages of this ball game. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. It's the right side here, complete. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play there for L.A. 51 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Going on the ground with Eckler. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Eckler, the ball
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 9, 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
It's Eckler again. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Here is Eckler. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
At the Jets' 5-yard line.
Julio Jones, the lone receiver left. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw it. Wentz to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Keenan.
I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Flushed out right. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
So up comes Wentz as he and the guys on offense here will go for 2. Wentz to throw again, and he's brought down.
Conversion is successful.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are getting closer and closer to lifting that Lamar Hunt trophy. Not home just yet, but trying to polish things off here as they start 1st and 10. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little a little extra on top.
Chargers.
Well, a Lombardi trophy would be nice to hoist. They have to hold off for that for a little bit. Right now, the Lamar Hunt has to feel good to hold.
Oh, it's got to feel great for them. And remember, Lamar Hunt helped create the American Football League, which became, of course, in most part, the American Football Conference. And he's the one who gave us the name Super Bowl.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2